Thank you for joining me. My name is Juan, lead trader and founder of Prosperity Trade. In this quick short video, I'm just going to do a portfolio update and briefly go over some stocks that I've done videos on and also some future projects for Prosperity Trade. You're going to want to watch this video. So if we look at our Excel sheet here that has all the stocks that I've talked on, and you can find a link for this below. We'll start off with EXAS. It's down 25%. I'm still bullish. Nothing has changed with this company that's made me want to change my mind. So when you invest and you see a stock drop, it's not like a swing trade where you have to get out and you should be nervous or whatever, or just want to take your money out. If nothing has changed fundamentally, and maybe they just, when I got in, it was just bad position. They were overhyped, maybe a little overvalued. Maybe I could have done a better evaluation. But unless anything has changed fundamentally, I would stay in. And with this company, nothing's changed fundamentally that makes me want to get out. So I'm still bullish on EXAS. Senseonics, I'm still bullish. It's good that we got in early. We're up 15% on that. And if you look on the notes, I'm waiting for the 365. So that is when their blood glucose sensor will be able to monitor glucose in your blood for over the year. And we're waiting for FDA approval on that. And next company is MP. That's down 8%. And I'm still bullish. I think it's a great EV type of play because they make material that is needed in every EV, in drones. So I'm still bullish over the next few years. They have a lot of plans to expand their plant, and I'm sticking with it. Palantir, I'm still bullish on Palantir. I'm waiting for them to get to that next phase where they're going to be more of a B2C type of business. But right now they're B2B. So I'm still bullish on Palantir. GOLD, this is more of a hedge play as concerns of inflation start to come around and debt and all these different talks. This is more of an inflation play. I'm just in gold. You can be in some crypto. Just always have some, for me personally, I always have small position in something that would hedge. So if everything starts climbing and inflation starts, the fears of inflation starts coming about, then gold should go up. SMTI, it's up 40%. I'm still bullish. I have a price target set at $46 for that one. So still with that. I think it's a great company. Nothing's changed fundamentally. It's a great company, and I'm still happy with that company. So DNMR, this has been a big upset. It's dropped 37% since I initially made the video. And that's because they were in the news and there was issues with litigation and being sued. So that after that news headline came out, it dropped. I I still think they can recover. If you go through see some headlines, the Win Cup is who they send their straws and cups to Win Cup, and Win Cup got a contract to provide straws and different biodegradable materials to the Falcons. And they've had different headlines that still make it seem like it's a positive and there's some optimism for this company. AMD, this was a leap call, and we got in at 74, got out at 106. This was a leap option that did very, very well. SMLR, this is one of my favorite companies. I just love the science behind it. They're up 16%. DOCN, I closed this out on the 7th at $70 here. So when I did the DCF, I have three models. I have the base model. When I put my base evaluation, these are basically the company, what their revenue, what they've been making the last year. And I'm assuming that they're going to keep the same revenue growth going for the next whatever years, 7 years, 10 years. And would be their evaluation if they kept on gaining the revenue that they've been gaining in the past. Now, if I'm bearish, I have also a bearish thesis. So if this company didn't maintain its its value and its revenue growth, then $34 would have been the potential downside. But I gave this a base case. But if you're bullish, there's another case for that, and that would be higher assumptions of revenue growth and different things. The revenue, the assumptions would be that this company has a potential of trading at $147. I stuck to the base case scenario, and that's why when it hit $70.27 on the 7th, it was close enough, and I didn't feel like they were going to keep growing, but they've proven me wrong in a good way. DOCN is currently trading at $85. So this company is doing great. If you like to know more about this company, I did do a video on it, and you can click the link above. So swing trades, I'm going to have some more swing trades, and I'll talk about that when I discuss just future projects for Prosperity Trade. But you can see there's been a 94% success rate if you took every single swing trade. And that's that. My biggest loser here was 82%. And this was just a terrible trade. But this is 90% even with that 80% loss. Now, the value stocks, this did surprisingly well very quickly. So I did Intel and Best Buy pretty early. Intel's a beast. They've got plenty of free cash flow. They're going to be around for a while. They're not going to go out of business. And I have a DCF evaluation of $66 on that. And Best Buy, I felt like it was undervalued. I have a DCF valuation of 128. There's a video on that. Then on Sunday, I did a video and I discussed VALE, Facebook, Baba, Tencent, and Lazy Boy, and said I was going to buy these stocks on Monday morning on the 4th. And then, when the market opened and all these stocks just dipped. Just the overall market dropped, which gave great entry point. And then just over the week, they just recovered. So VAL, I added to my position. It's about 18% dividend percentage. So, if I think recently, because I recently, just yesterday, I received some dividend money from them, and it came out to almost about $1.30, $1.40 per share that you owned. Facebook is down 0.75%. Baba, which was a high risk stock because of the macro in China, got some positive headlines, and they just spiked up quite a bit over the last couple days. So 139 was the entry. It's currently at 163. Tencent 57, and it's currently at 61. And Lazy Boy, I have a $40 valuation for that. But I think if it spikes up to like 35, 37, I may consider getting out because this stock's a little bit volatile and it does its best during recessions. They get a lot of spikes during recessions. So if it spikes up to 35 to 37, I may consider closing that position. So future projects for Prosperity Trade. I was recently asked, what's a good amount of money to day trade? I spent quite a long time day trading and have a lot of experience day trading. And I told this person about $10,000 would be a good amount. Trying to grow $1,000 to $100,000, it's very difficult, doable, but extremely difficult. It's better if you learn how to day trade, if that's what you want to do. Learn how to swing trade, if that's what you want to do. It's always better just to put your money in a value or stocks or an ETF or something that pays dividend, something low risk. But if you have some money that you're fine with risking and you just want to try to day trade and learn how to do it, then my project is something you definitely want to follow. So I was also asked, what is the best way to save $10,000? Well, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm going to start a series of videos, probably every week or every 2 weeks, where I'm going to break down over the next year how to as quick as possible, save $10,000. And the first thing I'm doing is taking that $10,000 and dividing it by 365 days or 365. So you don't look at it as $10,000. And that comes out to $27.40. So $27.40 per day is the goal. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So Don't look at some people look at 10,000 and it's a lot. For some people, it's unrealistic to them to save 10,000. They have too many bills week to week. And for some other people, it isn't. But this is gonna help everybody because I'm gonna go over ways to budget. So just give some advice, maybe talk to people that are excellent in are in that field of financial advising and budgeting and see if I can gain some tips from them and then provide that to you. So the goal is to make that $27 per 40 cents by saving money. If you spend $15 on lunch every day, make a sandwich. So we're going to come up with different things. I'll go over some numbers so we can reduce that 27.40 per day. But I'm also going to research side hustles. And I'll research these side hustles for like a week or two and then just make a video on it. And I'm going to just try to research different side hustles. I've gotten some suggestions from people that are experts in side hustles that do side hustles themselves. I don't have any side hustles other than my investing. So, but I'm going to research for the sake of the videos, for the sake of learning, and I'll research these things so that way we can get that $27.40 a day by budgeting and by earning money. And we're going to open up an M1 account with very, very safe ETFs and a couple of value stocks. And that 27, you put 2740 in that every day. And as you budget and as you earn money from the side hustles, you keep putting it in that M1 account that I'll provide a link for with the stocks that I'm recommending. And hopefully before the end of the year, you'll get to that 10K. But if it takes you a year, it takes you a year. Now, during that year, I'm also going to provide classes and videos on my Discord, on my stock twits. I'll have alerts, and I'm going to basically go over everything you need to know to be independent swing trader and day trader. And also we'll talk about investing and growth stock, but these are for the people that want to focus on swing trading and day trading. Of course, investing is the golden way. You have to, if you're day trading, to me, your goal is to make some money so that you can put it away and invest it in growth stocks. So this is for people that want to swing trade and day trade. On the Discord, I'll build a pre-market watch list with live. We'll go everything you need to know. We'll go over technical analysis, we'll go over patterns, all different things so you can be independent. The goal is for you to be independent. Now, the reason that so many people lose money day trading because they try to follow alerts, they try to follow gurus. A lot of these gurus, which I know personally, and I've helped out people in different platforms, and I know that the majority of them lose money because they try to follow these gurus, and it's not possible. You have to follow them in a way just to learn strategies and just see what works best for you. So that's my goal over the next year: budgeting, side hustles, in order to earn that 2740 a day. So by the time you get to that 10K, not only would you have the 10K, but you would also have the knowledge to day trade, swing trade, and also invest. So I'm excited, looking forward to that. That should, my first video on this should be coming out within the next 2 weeks. And I hope everybody joins. Okay. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like, and see you on the next video.